Okay, guys, this is another book I really want to share. Um, I really like this book because it talks about the inner Earth. You guys ever heard of the inner Earth, like the inner Earth theory? Like the idea there's advanced alien races living inside our Earth, and that they have advanced technology inside our Earth, and like you would say if there's advanced races inside our Earth living there, how come they don't come up to the surface and help our surface, or help our help our planet, like. But this book talks about Agartha, the inner Earth world, the Earth, the Earth's inner world, Agartha, and it shows all these tunnels. It shows Agartha, all these tunnels everywhere, all around the world, like, like I think right here is the really big entrance. The biggest entrance is, yeah, the city of Shambhala, like land of advanced races. That's where those beings live. It's like there's a sun within our Earth. So like, yeah, they have said there's like, yeah, this is the Antarctica part. Right here is probably the Antarctica part. Like the biggest entrances is Antarctica parts, north to south. I guess there's two entrances. I thought there was one entrance. There's many entrances all around the world leading to the inner Earth. Like all these tunnels, like shows like tunnels from leading from Kentucky, and there's tunnels. The Pyramid of Giza tunnels lead probably to the city of Gartha. Oh, that's probably where. Maybe that's how the Pyramid of Giza was built, because these advanced races probably helped the Egyptians probably. And there's some caves in Italy. There's tunnels that lead into the ocean. Yeah, I bet there are a lot of tunnels in the ocean if you like dive deeper in the ocean. Like, there could be like hidden tunnels that could lead somewhere. So like the back of the book talks about, in medieval times people believed the earth was flat and that the sun rotated around it. The Catholic Church considered it heresy to suggest that the earth was round, not orbited the sun. That astronomer Copernicus was aware of this and did not dare publish his findings until on his deathbed in 1643. The next major disclosure is revealed in this book. The earth is hollow, populated by an advanced race, aliens, I guess you could say, yeah, who is planning to come to the aid of people on the surface very soon. Will this concept be accepted by scientists and the religious community? Oh, the religious community, like, like, I saw UFOs, but it's like, will religious people accept that? I mean, I have seen like people who have written Christians who have written books about UFOs, but they see UFOs as demons. They see them as demons, like they're not aliens, like they're just demons. That's how they. Um, is this science fiction, fantasy, or liberation? We can only advise you to read this book written as a novel and examine your own heart. There are those who have already visited Agartha, the world inside the planet, and found society there advanced and flourishing. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, USA 1947, is one of them. He was not given to flights of fancy. Mariana Serna made contact with Timothy Brooke, made contact with Timothy Brooke, a Canadian who appeared to her briefly and then dictated this book. He was saved by Agarthans. He was saved by Agarthans from a shipwreck off the coast of Canada in the mid-20th century. He is now alive and well in Agartha. In this book, he recounts his story and describes life in this five-dimensional paradise. So they're saying like the inner Earth is real. Like there's advanced races that live in there, and like, what if that's where UFOs come from? What I saw, those orange orbs come from, probably could come from the inner Earth. Some people have said that maybe the orange lights I've seen, probably they could be fairies, or they could be angels, they could be aliens, time travelers, aliens. Yeah, like the idea of inner Earth always seems interesting to me. Like imagine like you're exploring a cave somewhere, and then you found like this amazing race, and like that was never found by man, and like kind of like Christopher Columbus discovered in the New World, and like makes you think what other things we don't know on this planet. And we pretend we already know everything about this planet, but we actually don't know more about our own planet. I would love us to learn more about our planet. So maybe if we learn more about our planet, maybe we can appreciate our planet more. So I think that's why the Agarthans, the inner Earth people, they probably want us to help the Earth. They want us to not pollute the oceans anymore with oil. But the bankers always want to pollute this planet forever. Like, the bankers just want us all to be slaves forever. And like, who knows when the bankers will give up their power? But like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bushes. But this is the lady. She says she met a guy that said that he was saved by these Agarthans, and he said that the guy was saved by Agarthans out of a shipwreck, and then he went to Agartha, and then he lives in Agartha. He lives in the inner Earth. I wonder what he's doing there. If these people brought him there, these beings brought them there, then what do they do with him? Do they like teach him things that we don't know? What do these Agarthans know that what we don't? What do the inner Earth people know what we people don't know on the surface? And like, it's just I like the front of the cover of the book, like so many different tunnels, entrances. Like the idea that like Antarctica, like could be hiding like a hidden civilization, like pyramids. I hear a lot of people talk about that, like Antarctica, and why a lot of presidents go there, but also because to study the ice. But I think it could be other reasons why they go to Antarctica, because there could be some secret alien meetings or something. I mean, like when after World War II, there was like UFO fleets that attacked these huge, large fleet of American soldiers, and then they overrun them with these Nazi UFOs, and like, that's what I remember after World War II. But then, like, I think that's what was the Nazi UFOs. I think that if the Nazis had that in the battle, World War II sooner, they probably would have won World War II. But we already won when they did that, so I think that's what that weapon was probably a Nazi UFO they were probably too late to use it. Like, if they had it sooner, we probably would have lost the war, maybe. Like, There's some other things that but the Nazis were trying to do that. They had it sooner, we would have been beaten. That's what they say. And like, yeah, the Nazis were also obsessed with aliens, like something called the Thule Society. Like the Nazis were always obsessed with the occult, and like the Illuminati are a bit. Even the elite probably are obsessed with the elite. The elite are probably also obsessed with aliens and like contacting aliens, and like Alex Jones talking about like the aliens are trying to the elite are trying to take drugs to contact interdimensional beings, and these beings give them like knowledge or something like a drug, like it's probably like something called like DMT. Like you can see these alien beings, but I never took DMT. But like some people say that you meet these alien beings or something if you take this drug called DMT, and like I heard things like that on the Joe Rogan podcast. Like Alex Jones talking about that. You know, but yeah, the Agartha book